I humble all I am, all to you. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for. One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for.
Welcome back, friends. Welcome to Kingdom Kids. I'm Tutsi and I'm so glad to see you all today. Thank you for joining us. Dancing Daisy, how are you today?
Hello, I am Dancing Daisy. Hello friends, and I'm doing quite okay, but my foot hurts a little bit because of all those dancing.
Wow, I can just imagine. A shame. I hope your foot feels better soon. But Dancing Daisy, what are we doing today?
Today, if I'm not mistaken, we are in the 4th week of the Spirit, of the fruit of the Spirit.
Yes, that is completely correct. The fruit of the Spirit is not fruit that we can eat. No, the fruit of the Spirit is something that you can develop in our hearts as we grow closer to Jesus.
I have an idea. What if we kick off this episode with an awesome song?
That sounds great. Dancing Daisy, what is today's song?
It's called What Do You Want? Who Do You Want to Be? Who do you want to be, Dixie?
A child of God, of course.
Oh, nice. Now, let's shake our arms, legs, and let's go!
It's time to play some music. It's time to make some noise. It's time to dance, clap your hands, don't stand still. Now
song.
Yes, that was. Now, we are learning about the fourth fruit of the Spirit, which is patience.
Yes, but before we dive into that, I have a question for you. Have you guys ever been in a situation where you just did not have very much patience? Dancing Daisy, do you have an example where you can just think about where you just could not have any patience and you struggle to be patient? Friends, tell someone next to you your answer.
Oh yes, now I remember. I always stand in the tuck shop, but almost right in the front, but only a minute to go and then the bell rings. So I get so impatient and cranky.
I can just imagine how that can be. I hate that. Friends, in this situation, I'm sure you guys' situations, you guys all felt impatient. And we can all see that it's really difficult to be patient in these horrible circumstances.
Speaking of our Bible story, what is our Bible story about, Tootsie?
It is about a man called Paul. Our story today is Paul that's going to be telling us how to be patient in the most worst and difficult circumstances.
Well, let's watch the story to get to know Paul's story.
I think that's a great idea. Friends, let's get comfy and putting on our listening ears and let's go and watch a story.
Slapstick Theater. Paul and Felix. This is Paul.
Oh, hey.
Who told people about Jesus in lots of different places. Many of the Jews did not like what Paul was doing, so they made a plot to kill him. Since Paul was a Roman citizen, he was taken in by the Romans, so they could find out what the Jews had against him. Paul was sent to Felix, the governor at Caesarea. The Jews brought their case before Felix. They said that Paul was a troublemaker and was stirring up riots among the Jews all over the world. Then Paul got his chance to speak. He said that he was not stirring up trouble at all, and that these men couldn't prove the things they said of him. Paul said that he believed everything in the Jewish law, for he was a Jew himself and a follower of Jesus. Then Felix concluded the council and pushed it off until someone else could decide the case. He ordered Paul to be put in prison, but his friends could still visit him and take care of him. A few days later, Felix and his wife, who was a Jew, sent for Paul. Paul told them all about his faith in Jesus and the truth of what Jesus said. Felix became afraid and sent Paul away.
Go away!
For the next 2 years, Felix would call Paul before him and talk with him often. Felix hoped that Paul would bribe him, but that did not happen. After 2 years of this, Felix was replaced by a new leader. Felix wanted to gain favor with the Jews, so he left Paul in prison. Paul would go on to have many more trials, but through it all, he continued to speak the truth of Jesus.
Wowee! I can't believe that Paul had so much patience.
Right, Daisy? Paul had patience even when he went to jail for 2 years for something that he didn't do. All he can do in jail was sit there and speak and tell the others about his story. And God gave him patience through all that time.
We should always remember, God always has a plan, but we need to stay patient.
That is very true. And remember, friends, God has the perfect timing. And when we need something to happen, we must always have patience with a good attitude.
Yes, Tootsie, I agree with you. And yet, it's a great example that we learned in the Bible today. Now let's see how our patience in our world today is.
I think that's a great idea. There is a short video or short film that we're going to watch now about patience and having patience. Let's go and watch this video.
Morning, morning, children. How are you this morning? Yes, Ricardo. Yes, I see you. How are you? How are you, young man? Very good, very good. Very nice to be with you this morning again. Dancing Daisy and Tootsie, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to speak to the children here from my classroom. Now, children, can I ask you a question? Good, good. Do you like to wait? No, children, you don't like to wait. Oh, when we read the Bible, we see that patience. Children, patience is we learn to wait. We learn to wait with a good attitude. We will not get angry, cross, or irritated, and all those kind of things. You see, children, what just happened? Sorry, I just need to fix this, otherwise all my pants is going to fall off. I need to fix this. So you see, you need to be patient now, waiting for me just to make sure I fix my pants and they don't fall off while we are talking. There we go. So you need to wait for me to carry on with this story. The Bible teaches we wait patience, we wait with a good attitude. I'm not angry, I'm not cross. I don't cry and shout when I wait, but I wait patiently. Good attitude, children. The Bible story that you were just listening to now about Paul, he did not do anything wrong, but he found himself in prison. He need to wait 2 years, children, 2 years to find out what is an answer and what is going to happen to him. He had to be patient. And he had to trust that God was working in the situation. Can you remember, children, the story that you were just looking at right now? That little girl baking some biscuits, some nice cookies. And when you take that biscuits out of the oven when it's not ready, it's not going to work. That the cookies will not taste that good, that great. You need to wait and be patient, children. Patience. Let me show you just something. I've got some nice cold drink on a very hot summer's day. Whew, I enjoy some nice cold drink. But I want to take this cold drink and I want to make it really cold. And what do? As we take some ice cubes, children. You get something like this and you put in ice cubes. And I put the ice cubes, children, right there into the freezer. And I need to be patient and wait. And wait. Children, and wait. And children, and when I'm finished waiting, I need to wait. And I wait for this water, the water that's in here, to become nice ice cubes. But if I'm impatient and too much in a hurry, and I take it out, it's like this ice cubes. They did not freeze very well. Oh, you see, children, I tried to take them out, but there's some water still inside of them. Do you see? Oh, now it's all broken. And when I put this ice cubes into my cold drink, it's going to make my cold drink all watery. So this ice cubes, I did not wait a lot because they are not frozen completely and they can just break. But these ones, after I've been patient, you can see, children, they are now very hard, nice solid ice cubes. And I can put them into my cold drink. And so, children, I can be patient and wait a little longer for this cold drink to be nice and cold. I put it down and later I'm going to taste it. Very, very nice. So, children, while you are waiting, what the Bible is teaching you and me about patience, and the fruit of the Spirit, and what Holy Spirit is doing in you and me. While we're waiting, we need to trust God. We need to trust God. We need to be relaxed in our hearts, and we need to wait. And as we wait, children, we trust God, and we also trust that God works into this difficult situation, and He's going to turn the situation around. He's working in it, and you and I need to learn something from it. Yes, yes, Tootsie and Dancing Daisy, we need to learn. When we wait, when we are patient, we learn to wait with a good attitude. We need to trust God and that He works in us. So children, remember, God wants us to be patient, and we learn with a good heart, and we need to trust God. But I'm going to enjoy my cold drink right there on my veranda in the sun. Okay, children, thank you, Tootsie and Dancing Daisy. It was very nice to be with you again. See you, children. Goodbye.
I really feel that I understand it much better. What do you think, Tootsie?
Yes, and I see now that it's all about how we are doing the waiting for something. Like for instance, when your little sister or brother needs help with something, or they're doing something, and do you just shout at them to hurry up, or do you snatch it when they struggle, or do you act calmly and help them get through what they're doing with patience?
Let's look at our Bible verse that learns us more about the qualities we can develop with a relationship with Jesus.
Let's say it all together, friends. Galatians 5 verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5 verse 22. Let's say it again, friends. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5 verse 22. Great job, friends! Now we're going to sing a song that's going to help us remember our Bible verse for today.
Here we go!
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. Fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. You wanna be a banana? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. You wanna be a watermelon? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you wanna be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. If you wanna be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Okay! Everybody knows that grapes come in bunches, so everybody get in big bunches. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. You wanna be a grape? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control.
So Daisy and friends there at home, just like we saw in our video today, patience is waiting with a good attitude. It is not always easy to have patience, especially when it feels like you're waiting for like forever. But the Bible tells us that we should be patient in all circumstances.
Even when we're struggling with being patient, we can always rely on Jesus.
That is so true. Well, friends, that's all from us this week. And thank you for coming. And I hope you guys had a great time learning about patience. And remember, we should always rely on God's timing instead of our own.
Oh, one last thing.
Let's boogie!